until we finalize with the August 8th general elections. Fellow, we wish to take this opportunity to give you an update on the state of our preparedness towards the August 8th general election. As we stand here today, we have 161 days remaining to hold the elections, and I wish to assure Kenyans that elections will be held on August 8th this year, as per our constitution. Today I want to apprise you on the process, challenges, and some of the key decisions the Commission has made towards preparation of these coming elections. And one of the issues we're talking about today is on the issue of procurement of ballot papers. Fellow Kenyans, on the 17th of August 2016, the IEBC published an invitation to tender for supply and delivery of ballot papers for elections, and also for election results declaration forms and poll registers. This tender was challenged at the Public Procurement Regulatory Authority, normally known as PPRA, and the appeal was defeated. Subsequently, the tender notice was awarded to a company called Al-Greya Printing and Publishing Company. However, the award was challenged in the High Court, which led to the ruling on 13th February 2017, directing that the Commission re-advertises the tender afresh. In view of these developments, the Commission has decided to re-advertise this tender for the ballot papers, election results declaration forms, and the poll registers. I want to assure you that the period we have is sufficient, the remaining period is sufficient to finalize this procurement of ballot papers and to have these strategic materials available within the timelines recommended, which is at least 2 months before the general elections. The other tender which I want to comment about is the tender on the Integrated Elections Management System. As you may recall, that the Election Laws Amendment Act of 2016, specifically Section 44, required the Commission to establish an Integrated Elections Management System. This system is required to integrate biometric voter registration, the election voter identification, and election transmission of results. The Act also required that the integrated electronic system be put in place before the general elections, which is to be by 8th of April this year, and that the system has to be tested at least 60 days before the election date. In compliance with the law and in consultation with various stakeholders, including representatives of political parties, the Commission developed the terms of reference for the Kenya Integrated Election Management System, otherwise what we call KEMS. The tender was advertised on the 16th of December 2016. However, like the previous tenders, it was challenged in the PPRA on the 28th of December 2016. The appeal was withdrawn on 20th January 2017 by the party who had lodged it, giving way for the procurement to proceed. And this procurement closed on 2nd of February this year. As per the provisions of the Procurement Act, the Commission proceeded to the next stage of evaluation of the bids. However, once more on the 22nd of February this year, a firm lodged an appeal with the PPRA as per the law, And the procurement process, this particular procurement process as we speak, has been stopped by the tribunal, by the review board. And the PPRA has directed that the matter be determined within 21 days. This system, this technological system is critical for the success of these elections in August. It's urgently required to be put in place by March this year, to be used for voter verification process that shall commence on 10th of May to 10th of June, as per the law. The Commission regrets the delays in acquisition of this technology that ideally, according to international best practice, should have been in place 2 years before the elections. To mitigate against this risk that may undermine the entire process of the elections, the Commission has decided to cancel the KIMS tender. The Commission has decided to cancel the tender awarded for the technology. The Commission will put in place alternative measures to ensure that this integrated electronic technology provided for in the election laws as amended by Parliament, Section 44, is in place by the legal timelines. And that on 10th of May, we shall have a system which will provide for verification of the register. In conclusion, I wish to say that the Commissioners and I have affirmed our resolve to deliver a credible, free and fair election come the August 8th this year. Our clients are the people of Kenya, and we are determined to serve Kenyans to ensure and uphold the Constitution and ensure that we have a peaceful and fair election without fear or favor. And that is the oath of office which we took when we came to this commission on 20th of January this year. Thank you very much, and have a lovely afternoon. We are going for another meeting, maybe just 2, 3 at most.
3 questions.
My name is Chebukati, Council FM. I'm just wondering, there have been quite a number of applications that, of course, are directly touching on the preparation for the elections on August 8th. How has this affected your work? I mean, and still you're assuring Kenyans that we're still going to have the election in August. So how is it really affecting?
I don't know what you mean by applications. Court cases. That's what we are talking about here. We've talked about 2 matters. The ballot case was determined, and the court made a decision that we can re-advertise afresh. And I've just mentioned that we require to have ballot papers 2 months to the election date. We shall follow the procurement laws, and the time we have remaining is sufficient to procure ballot papers. The other case I've mentioned is one on technology, which is still ongoing. It's a circus. You have vendors fighting out there, the vendor wars, which are trying to undermine our processes. And we as a commission are not going to allow individuals and people who are doing business to affect our processes. So that's why we are saying we are cancelling that tender, and we shall use alternative means to procure the technology.
My name is Pastor Kamura, I understand there was supposed to be a meeting between the Jubilee Party and the representative from the Commission today. Did you meet, and are you going to conduct the nominations for the Jubilee?
I think that meeting is still ongoing. The Commission has not been briefed on the results of the meeting. It must be ongoing in another room within the Commission, and the results will be communicated when they come in.
Please take the last one.
I understand you're going to meet IEBC now. Initially, you had given one of the regulations that IEBC should basically vet and clear all aspirants. Do you still hold this view, and is it practical for them to vet thousands of aspirants in 2 short months?
On the issue of vetting, the law provides that it gives conditions for candidates to qualify for elections or to stand for electoral offices. One of the conditions that you must comply with the Leadership and Integrity Act. You have to be good moral standing and carry national values. And the body which is mandated to ensure that that act is complied for is the EACC. As per the law, the issue of clearance, actually the only element of clearance lies with the EACC. There's a particular form you have to fill, and after you fill the form, you lodge it. Then EACC will now communicate with the Commission. So those are some of the issues we are going to discuss. As you realize, this year we shall have very many candidates, and we want to find out logistics of how it will be worked out.
Sorry, that's our last question. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll give you a copy of the statement that the chairman has just read. So, do you have the copy? And we'll also upload it on the website. Thank you for coming.